Hello, my name is Jerry Canavy. I'm just from out the road in Upton, and I'll just say a very brief few words about not concentrating totally on this particular location here, but what's happening nationwide. And what's happening nationwide is quite simply a globalist agenda and a globalist thought that will make the Irish a minority in their own country within a few years. The relentless influx of non-nationals of every description and every nationality, regardless of their background, regardless of their previous records, that is being done by the government on orders from globalists in Brussels and elsewhere to destroy all ethnically strong groups throughout Europe and throughout the world. They want to kill nations. They want to have no borders. They want to control everything and everyone. And that is a small minority of globalists, and this is their way to do it. You have no ethnically strong countries, no strong units of population who have everything in common and who are united. And you have a mishmash of a population in every country consisting of all sorts of different nationalities, people with conflicting views, people who will never be unified on anything. So the government are trying, well, they're actually probably under orders from Brussels to implement that sort of change in this country. They are trying to, as I said, make the Irish a minority in their own country, and it's obvious the way they're doing it. I mean, a small country with a population of a few million, and hordes after hordes and crowd after crowd of every nationality in the world coming in. I mean, it's pretty obvious. For instance, one thing I quote is from an article in last Sunday's Independent. On a per capita basis, we have 10 times as many Ukrainians in this country than France has. That's on a per capita basis. We have twice as many as Norway, Denmark and Sweden on a per capita basis. And they'll just keep bringing them in. No cap on it, no restrictions, and no control. So look, it's very important that this is stopped here, and indeed it is stopped all over the country. But bear in mind, if you put any value on your own country, your own nation, and your own people, and Irish tradition, and Irish heritage, and the Irish identity, this has to be stopped. So I think it's up to every one of us. It's getting very late in the day. There's not much time left in which to stop it. It's getting very late in the day, and I would urge everyone, and I do what I can myself, which mightn't be a hell of a lot, but it's up to everyone to stand up and just not accept it. Yes or right?
Hey, our things. My name is Owen. I'm relatively local. I was raised down the road there in Trellin Heights, so I'm glad to be here, and it's great to be around other like-minded people. But I suppose the main thing I want to say is just to outline the severity and the gravity of this issue. This is not going away, and it's only going to be getting worse and worse and worse. Varadkar's on record as saying is there's going to be no cap on the amount of people who are let into this country. You have de facto open borders, and every chancellor, every criminal going to be eyeing up Ireland as a soft touch, and they're going to be flooding in here. The government have also said that communities do not get to decide who live in their locality. Your government hates you, and I want to emphasise that. This isn't about incompetence. This isn't about them being, well-meaning but just stupid, they're just trying to look after everyone around the world but not the Irish. No, they hate you. That's why they call you Nazi. That's why they call you racist. That's why they want to call you white supremacist. And listen, I don't care, call me what you want, but when I have people like Roderick O'Gorman, who supports radical sex education for children, that's a friend of known paedophile advocates like Peter Tatchell, if he's going to call me racist, I don't care, because he's a traitor to the Irish nation. But as I said, it's going to be getting worse and worse. As someone alluded to, there are vacant office blocks all around the estate. So if they get them in there, next week it'll be that office block, the week after it'll be that office block. And then the government can be looking at houses all around the country. Because there was a little locality there down in Clare, you probably heard about it, school outside Carfin. That's a tiny little boring where they were planning on putting them. It was a mile-long boring, around 5 to 10 houses on it, and they were going to put in one house 50 male migrants in there, where the people of that locality were going to be terrorised. If they're going to put them there, they'll put them everywhere, every last into this country, and you will be made a minority in your own homeland. It's going to be taken away from you. I'm sorry, but Pádraig Pearse did not die for this, James Connolly did not die for this, Joseph Plumb did not die for this. Listen, across 7 centuries, our ancestors fought and died for this country. This soil is watered with their blood, and we're not going to give it away. So basically, as I said, this is about national survival. Forget about all these labels, racist, all like that. We're here for the love of our own people. This is what is driving us. It's love. And the thing is, love will triumph over the hatred of the government for us. And I just want you to impress that upon you. And we do need to focus on practical solutions, because as Tara herself said, it's all good and well having these speeches and stuff like that, but we need to think about how we're going to counteract this. Things like blockades, I don't know, they definitely do have their benefits. Setting up these WhatsApp groups, these Facebook groups, it's important to form community, because if we stand together, we're strong. The government are counting on communities being broken up, people not knowing their neighbours, and I think over the last few decades, with technology and everything like that, people staying inside watching their tellies and stuff, we've gotten to the point where we don't know our neighbours. And if there be one benefit out of this tragedy, and that's what is happening, it's a tragedy, we will start need to come together, we'll get to know our neighbours again, and we'll become a strong nation of Irish people who love one another and will fight one another. And we will overcome this. It's going to be really difficult, but we will, and I just want to impress upon you, we do need to take action. Thank you.